Hey guys, it's Bree. Please excuse my wet hair. I've been letting it air dry, and that's why I look crazy right now. But I wanted to come to you and show you how to do a really quick, like, go-to face. So I've already washed and primed my face. Primer, I can't stress to you how important it is. It's just like priming your walls. You need to put primer on your face before you put makeup on because it'll fill in any fine lines and wrinkles and fill in your pores, and it'll give you like a smooth surface to work on. Plus it'll help you, what's the word? I can't even think right now. It'll help your foundation go longer. So it'll help you use less foundation, in other words. I'm sorry, it's early in the morning and I can't think in the morning. All right, so let's get to it. So first I'm going to start with my concealer. This is our liquid concealer, and I'm going to start by just putting a little bit of on my hand and then highlighting under my eyes and in any areas that need a little bit of coverage. I am using a lighter color concealer so I can highlight and bring some light to these areas of my faces while also concealing any dark spots. So I just use a concealer brush. And I really like using a concealer brush to put it on because it's very precise and it really gets the concealer into your skin well. And then I just go in with my ring finger and I push it into my skin and blend it out. You can put concealer on your eyelids if you want to, and it'll cover up any discoloration or darkness. My eyelids are pretty veiny and darker, so I like to put them on there. So you just want to put it on like this, move on to the other side and do the same thing. And this video might be a little bit longer than usual because I am talking through it and explaining things. So just put it on my eye, and I use the tiniest amount of concealer. This stuff goes a long way. And the line I'm using today is called Unique. It's an all-natural and cruelty-free skincare and makeup line. So anything you see that I'm using today, I can get for you. Alright. So I've got that concealed, and then whatever's on the back of my hand, just put it in any areas that are a little bit dark. Okay. Moving on to foundation, which I left my sponge downstairs. Crap. Alright, 1 second. Okay, sorry about that. Moving on to foundation. Today I'm using the Touch Pressed Powder Foundation. I'm sorry, Touch Pressed Cream Foundation. And it comes like this, and it has a little door to put your sponge on top of it. But it's just a pressed cream, and it's full coverage. And I'm out of breath, I just ran up the stairs. Today I'm using my little blending bud. So you just want to kind of dip your blending bud in there, and then pat it all over your face. For the pressed cream foundation, I prefer to use the blending sponge because it'll evenly apply the foundation to your skin, so you'll get maximum coverage without seeing any streaks. And these little blending buds come in a set of 2. This is the smaller one. It comes with a larger purple one, but Puff stole it, so I don't know where it's at. So you just want to like press it all in. I go over my concealer, and it blends out really nicely. And this foundation is good for anybody who wants a full coverage look, or anybody with mature skin, anybody whose skin is a little bit on the dry side. So I wanted to go for like a dewy, fresh look today. And my skin, and I woke up and it's pretty dry this morning, so that's why I chose to go with this. And then I'm going to go over it to set it. You don't have to set it, but I prefer to because I'm oily, but I also have dry spots. So I'm going to set it with a pressed powder in any of the areas where I tend to get oily. So as you can see, it gives a nice coverage. And I know the color might look a little bit light on me, but once it oxidizes, it turns a little bit darker, and it matches my skin perfectly. So that's why it might look a little bit odd right now. But you can layer it, and it's never going to look cakey. You can put on as many layers as you want. I just recommend that if you do layer it, do thin layers and let them dry in between. Okay. So I'm going to let that sit for a minute and move on to eyebrows. So today I'm using my brow pencil, which is, I love this pencil. And all you want to do is just fill in your brows like this. Just trace around the outside. And I like this brow pencil because it has a small tip on it. So it literally looks like you're drawing on brow hairs. Your brows will not look overdone. And it has a little brush on the other end of it. So you can brush out the hair or blend out the pencil. So I'm just quickly drawing them in. I'm not doing anything fancy today. And then I just kind of blend it out like this and brush everything in the same direction. Okay. Now I'm going to move on to eyes. And for this look, since it's a really quick look, I'm just going to use one of my cream, I can't even think today, I'm sorry. One of my cream shadows, and this color is Noble. It's a really pretty purple, and I know it looks dark, but you can put it on in thin layers for it to look lighter, and that's what I'm going to do today. So whenever I use a cream shadow, I always use my cream shadow brush, which was made specifically for this. So I'm just really quickly putting it on my eyes, just for a nice wash of color. And this cream shadow, it doesn't crease, and it doesn't transfer, and it's not dry. Like, it's not going to, like, crumble up on your eyes. So just quickly put this over. This is, like, my go-to look, and I like it because you can switch it up. Like, you can switch your eye color real fast. You know, you don't always have to use purple, clearly. Or you can use whatever foundation you want, whatever, you know. These are, like, just the steps. So now that my cream foundation has set a little bit, I'm going to go in with, a puff brush and a pressed powder foundation. Sometimes I go in with the pressed powder, and sometimes I go over it with a loose powder, a loose mineral powder. So I'm just going to lightly dust this over my face to kind of set it. And this will also give a little bit more coverage. Go under my eyes. And the color I'm using in this is one step darker than the other color, so it kind of brings life back to my face. And then I just dust it over like this. Okay. Alright, for cheeks, I'm using a darker foundation. It's a darker pressed powder foundation, and it looks like this. And I'm just going to kind of use that as a blush today. Same brush, just dab it in there, tap it off. Oh, I got a hair on there. And then just put it on my cheeks and blend it out. Oh, I put a little bit too much, it's okay. There we go. Just dab it on there. I just have the heaviest hand with makeup today. I don't know what my deal is. And then you just want to blend everything out. So that kind of gives me some color. And then moving on to lashes, you guys already know I'm going to use my 3D Fiber Mascara. Comes in the 2 tubes, so I'm just going to hurry up and apply this really fast. Actually, I'm going to curl my lashes real fast. Excuse me. I never used to curl my lashes until like last week. Now I'm obsessed. So when I curl them, I just kind of pulsate with the curler instead of holding it. I do it like maybe 6 times or something. Okay, go on with the gel. And I'm not doing anything fancy with my lashes today, guys. I'm just putting it on normally. Like, if I wanted to go for like a more dramatic look, then I would have done like the front and the back of my lashes, but I'm not about that life today. I'm going for simplicity. So these are the fibers I'm putting on. And they're all natural, plant-based. Okay. So I'm going to let that sit for a minute and then move on to my other eyeball with the gel. Okay, now the fibers. A quick tip, if you already use this mascara and if you find that on the colder days it's a little bit more difficult to apply, it's because the gel has a beeswax base. So if you think about that, whenever a wax gets cold, it hardens. So a tip is just stick your tubes in a cup of warm water while you're doing your foundation or whatever, and then it'll kind of loosen everything up and it'll apply so much smoother. And I did that today. Alright, so that's the gel, and I'm just going to go in with my other eye and do the gel. And then the last step after this is lips. So I'm just going to wear chapstick today, but you know, you can wear like a gloss or a lipstick or lip stain, whatever. Actually, I'm going to do my bottom lashes. So this look is kind of just focusing on your skin and your lashes. And I really like that because it's, in my opinion, it's a really natural look. You look fresh-faced and just healthy. You know what I mean? Alright. So that's it. You can go back over. I'm going to go over and just clean up any of the fallout and just blend a little bit more. And then that'll be it. So I don't have my chapstick with me right now, but this is the completed look. It's just really clean and fresh and easy. And I do this on Sundays or whenever I'm just running around town. So I hope you guys like it. If you have any questions about anything, or if you want me to color match you, or if you want to get your hands on any of the products I used, just shoot me a message. So I hope you guys have a fantastic Monday, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.